Hi, I am Father Joseph. I am a Comboni missionary, and I have been part of Anderson Township for the past 60 years. And I want to say something in connection with the celebrations of the 225th anniversary of this wonderful community. First of all, who are the Comboni Missionaries and how we got here? We are an international group of foreign missionaries, Catholic missionaries, and in the 1930s we were looking to expand from the north part of Italy to English-speaking countries because we worked in many British colonies. And at the same time, fortunately, there was the Vatican ambassador in Washington who had been approached by the Archbishop of Cincinnati, Archbishop McNicholas, who was looking for priests who would work in the parishes of the West End. And so it was a happy meeting of minds, because when our first men came to first New York and Chicago, they weren't sure where they were going. And then finally Archbishop McNicholas accepted us in Cincinnati and gave us those parishes. But soon we were looking for a place where to open a seminary for young men who wanted to become missionaries as well. And in those days, seminaries were built in quiet, far-off country places. And lo and behold, we chose what was then, we didn't know about Anderson Township in those days. This place was called Forestville. And it's interesting that now this stretch between 275 and 5 Mile Road was a quiet country place where we could build a seminary. Beachman Avenue was a small 2-lane highway leading nowhere. We could take pictures standing, and we have them standing in the middle of the road. So Archbishop McNicholas helped us through friends in this area to find a piece of land, 65 acres at the corner of Nagle and Beachmont, and 60 years, and so many, this was in 1947. And we came, and there was a beautiful building. The place was an evergreen nursery. That's why we have so many beautiful trees. And behind it, there was an awful lot of land that was not cultivated. And I believe there was a reason. There was a contract with either the government or some other major institution that advised to do that. So we built a seminary. We built Sacred Heart Seminary right in the middle of the property, and it was built at different stages, and you could see it from Beachmont Avenue up to a certain point when eventually businesses were built. In the course of time, it housed hundreds of young men who were thinking of becoming missionaries and join us in the foreign missions. And then when the number declined, this became eventually the center of our activities in the States. So that from this point, even though it is tucked away from Beachmont Avenue, we are in touch with the entire world every day. We support mission projects in 40 different countries. We bring news from 40 different countries. We have contacts with the United Nations, and we spread this word about mission from this place. Eventually, we ended up selling most of the property, and so that we still have probably what is the largest private green area in Anderson County. And people like to walk and come here to walk their dogs, to walk their kids, and to have a good time. One thing that has made us known in the area is our nativity scene. Starting in 1947, when this place was bought, we had students here from Italy, and they brought their tradition of building big nativity scenes with movable objects and with lights and shadows and songs. And they started in 1947, and we still have it. This past Christmas, we had close to 2,000 people who came to this property to see our nativity. We hope to be here for a long time. even though this place is no longer the quiet place out in the country that it used to be. But we saw it grow. We saw the growth of the parish, Immaculate Heart of Mary, next to us, that did not exist at all. There were hardly any houses in the area. Anything we wanted to buy, basically we had to go to Mount Washington. Eventually we thought civilization had come to Forestville when they built a shopping center in Cherry Grove. So this is a little bit, in a nutshell, our history. From here now, even though we are small, we still have this world presence that puts Anderson Township on the map of the world.